皆さん聞こえてますかね。ナマステ、グッドモーニング。おはようございます。スープラバート。
Good morning.
Good morning, Varada Sensei. First of all, welcome back.
Yes, yes.
Now, please take the lead, take the charge.
Yes, yes.
So, 皆さん、 Good morning again. We are reaching towards the end of IDY, 国際ヨガの日のエンディングの方には向かっています。I'm very happy actually. And it's 18th lecture today. Lecture or workshop 楽しみにしてます。About Yoga Sutra by Varada Sensei. And 楽しんでください。とりあえず。OK。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。Good morning, everyone. Namaste. Ohayo gozaimasu. Hope you are around there because I can't see. Like Mr. India. Okay. So today's session I will take mostly in English. Sorry, because I just came back from India, so not prepared that much. Later, maybe I will explain little bit in Japanese. So let's start. So first, let's come in present moment. Sit straight. If you are sitting in the chair, it's okay, but just sit with back straight, head, neck, spine in one line. よく座ってください。胸よく伸ばしてください。目のまっすぐ見てください。ゆっくり目を閉じてください。呼吸の方にフォーカス。呼吸ゆっくりやってください。息を吸って、息を吐いて、息を吸って、息を吐いて、次、オムチャンティングしましょう。3回。目を閉じてまま座ってください。両手をナマステポジションで胸の方に持ってきてください。次マントラチャントします。目を閉じてまま座ってください。サハナバワトサハナウグナクトSaha Viyam Karva Vahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 息を吐きながら頭を下がって、息を吸いながら上がってください。両手をラブしてください。顔の上に置いてください。ゆっくり下の方に持ってきてください。Namaste, everyone. So, wherever you are, just sit straight. Now I will give you one target. Okay? So just sit and sit with closed eyes. sit straight, sit with back straight and close eyes. This is one of the technique. Okay. So now with eyes closed, imano kangae kata. Nan demo positive. Okay. Positive kangae kata. 5つポジティブ考え方を自分のマインドにマークしてください。5つポジティブ考え方。終わったらハンドレイズしてください。Once you finish positive thinking, 5 positive points, you have to just keep it in mind and raise your hand, virtual raise your hand once you finish. Only 3 persons finished. You may. 5名。他の方まだ終わってない or positive thinking ない。Okay. So I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 7名様 positive thinking 終わりました。Okay. So hope all finished. So today's our topic. You can remove your hand. Yes. So today's our topic is mainly based on this positive thinking. Yoga Sutra. So what is Yoga Sutra? I will give just little background of Yoga Sutra. Yoga Sutra by Maharshi Patanjali is like a guidance book for yoga, which has 4 chapters: Samadhi, Sadhana, Vibhuti, and Kaivalya. Each chapters have various sutras. This book is like a Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita to onaji mitai na kono hon desu. Maharshi Patanjali kaite arimasu. Yoga Sutra. Okay. Which gives answers for our day-to-day life. Day-to-day life, I can say. Day-to-day. Very simple. And now Sutra. Sutra means Yoga Sutra. Okay. Yoga Sutra. Yoga means unite. And Sutra. Sutra means like a thread. Okay. It's a very short sentence. Not complicated like shloka. Bhagavad Gita shloka are very big. They are little bit complicated, but this Yoga Sutra are very short sentence. So think like Maharshi Patanjali has given us lot of knowledge in very short sentence. So we can use that in our day-to-day life. That is the main purpose, so that we can stay happy and our mind can be stable wherever we are, in which situation, so that we can keep our mind stable. That is the main purpose of this Yoga Sutra. Okay. So this is just general background. And now I will share my screen. And you will come to know why I gave you this target today morning, early morning, about positive points. So today's our topic is from first chapter. Okay, first chapter of Yoga Sutra, Samadhi Pada. Chitta Prasadanam. It is called Chitta Prasadanam. Today's our topic is Chitta Prasadanam. So, Sutra number 1.33. That is Samadhi, and Sutra number 33. Each sutra is unique in Yoga Sutra. This sutra, Chitta Prasadanam, is also unique, okay, which teaches how we should live our daily life in a positive way. That's why I gave you challenge in the morning to think positive points, 5 positive points. This create positivity inside us. Okay, positive kangai kata o kangaeru to jibun mo positive kangai kata obertemasu. Or we can still live with positive thinking. With anyone, whoever comes, we stay positive always. Okay. Now, sutra. What sutra is saying? Maitri, Karuna, Mudita, Upekshanam, Sukha, Dukkha, Punya, Apunya, Vishayanam, Bhavanat, Chitta Prasadanam. Okay, so this is one of the sutra. I will explain you each word. Okay, so don't worry, but only in English. Little bit I will explain in Japanese. So chitta. Chitta means mind. Mind create virtuous state of mind that helps in mental purification and leads to one-pointedness and serenity. Now I will tell you the story, one of the story of monkey, which is related to our mind. Okay, Saruno story. Okay, so there was one king, and he was living in the kingdom with very happily. He was handling his kingdom very nicely. Once he went to his rishi. There was always way kings always taking advice from their own rishi, guru rishi. Okay, so he went to his rishi in the ashram, and he saw there was one pole, and he saw one monkey was running up and down, going up, coming down, going up, coming down. King got surprised. What he is doing? Then king asked to his rishi, what he is doing, what that monkey is doing, why he is going up and down. Rishi say, I gave him that work to go up and down. King asked, why? Rishi said, I don't have any work to give him. That's why I asked him to just go up and down. King said, okay, in that case, I have lots of work in my kingdom. Why can't I take this monkey to my kingdom? Rishi said, he just smiled. Rishiji just smiled. He said, okay, if you want, you can take. So king took that monkey to his kingdom, and he gave him some work to monkey. Then monkey went and finished it and came fast. He asked, give me work. King again gave some work. Again he went back. Again he finished it fast and came back. King again gave him work. This happened so many times. And then king got frustrated. What work I should give him now? Then king came to know why Rishiji has made that monkey to go up and down. And then king went back to Rishiji and asked him to keep that monkey with you because it is difficult to handle this monkey. So that monkey and our mind is same. Our mind is always want some work. And if our mind is empty, that start thinking all negative because they want some work, and that goes towards negativity. If we don't give that mind work, positive work or any work, so that mind will be busy. Keep mind busy like that monkey, any work, okay? Then your mind will be always be in one direction. That is the just story to tell you about our mind. Our mind is like this, monkey mind. Okay, so next. this was the story. Now let's go to another point. Next point, chitta and state of mind. Okay, chitta means mind only. Okay, don't get confused. Chitta is a mind only. So chitta and state of mind. Chitta is always in a flux, as I said, right? Our attitude, behavior always changes as per our mental state. If we are happy, we feel everything is happy. If we are sad, we feel everything is sad around. It's like a wearing color glasses, right? Whatever color glass we wear, we feel the surrounding world is same color. Like if we wear green glasses, we see surrounding all are green. Okay, so how we can always keep our mental state in a stable, or how we can keep our mind in a controlled state, that is our challenge. For that, this Chitta Prasadanam technique we can apply in our life, which helps to keep our state of mind always in a positive way. There are special techniques to overcome the negative tendencies of the mind and to inculcate positivity. They are not ordinary techniques, but are very deep in their effect. They help to create a sattvic state of mind. And only sattvic mind can enjoy clarity and tranquility. Okay? And now, why do we need to purify the mind? That is the question in your mind, right? Why do we need to purify? Because yes, I'm always positive. We always think that yes, I'm always positive. Then why do we need to purify the mind? The important issue in this sutra is to steady the mind and make it tranquil. This will ensure that it remains steady when impurities and disturbance arise. There are a lot of situations in our life comes because life is not straight, right? It is always up and down. So prasada, it is the desirable quality of the mind. The mind is made pure. It is said that when a man is free from desire, the mind gains particular state of purity and steadiness. Purity of mind is not the end though, not the ultimate. Once the mind is free from matter, it gains clarity. We can able to think properly with clear mind and also able to take decision in correct direction. That's why we need to purify mind. You can take an example. Mind ga stable ni nattara yoku khangaemasu ne. Mind ga stable no hoga totemo taisetsu. Okay. Dakara purify mind no purification taisetsu desu. Okay. For example, just we did the technique before. Early morning, our mind is fresh and pure. So if we do any study and we can able to remember it. That's why our parents used to say, get up early and sleep early. Just that before I gave you this technique to think positive points in your mind. Because early morning, our mind is fresh. We can think positive points a lot, right? But slowly, when day goes down, means when it becomes evening, night, our mind becomes very dull. So that's why morning mind is very pure. Okay. Also, we need to do meditation early morning. It makes our mind very clear and stable. That's why early morning, when we do any meditation, gives more and more positivity. Right? Now, let's see what's the terms given by this sutra. Okay, so here what they are saying, Maitri and Sukha. Maitri and Sukha, friendliness and happiness. Cultivate feeling of friendliness in our mind. That is very important. We see one interesting thing here. These feelings about friendship do not have to be cultivated externally. We don't have to go around making friends. That will only lead to more problems. We have to merely cultivate this feeling of friendliness in our mind. We ourselves is the best friend of self. This is so true. We always try to feel happy with more and more things, more and more friends with us. We think that those have more friends or things in their life, they are happy, and start to create desires in our mind. And then if the desires not get fulfilled, we become sad. So we need to create feeling of friendliness and happiness in our mind. Then we can be able to feel happy always. Happiness is not outside, inside us. We are often troubled by feelings such as envy towards those who are successful. This sutra tells us that cultivating friendliness towards such people and feeling joy for them is one of the ways to achieve clarity of the mind. With other people happiness, we should also have happy mind. In that way, we can create positivity in self, right? For example, sometimes some people come in front of us. We start remembering how that person hurted me. But instead of that, we need to convert that feeling into positive way by thinking some good things about that person so that positivity get created, right? So once you start getting friendly, love gets in. So share love, gets love. Once Swami Vivekananda has mentioned, if you don't look at yourself in the mirror and talk with yourself, then you are losing one of your best friends. So we our own are the best friends. So realize that happiness inside. How many of you think you are your own best friend? So whoever here are, can you think you are best friend? You can't say, you can just raise your hand. Are you friend of yourself? 自分が自分の友達いますか？こっちに。誰が？友達外に探していますね。でも、自分が自分の友達です。First, okay? So next, karuna and dukkha, compassion and pain. When meeting with people who are unhappy, we should create empathy, not sympathy in our heart. We need to develop compassion. Sometimes you see your sworn enemies in an unhappy state and take a delight. This is not healthy for the mind. Instead, develop a feeling of compassion toward that person. We should not feel happy with other people's unhappiness. For example, when we see any poor person, we immediately feel sad for them and try to help by giving financial help. But instead, we should try to motivate that person by showing their strong points so that he can handle his things independently. In that way, we create positivity in them and in ourselves also, right? Sometimes there are some handicapped people who don't like if we show kindness to them. Instead, if we are normal with them, then they feel good and happy. When we take delight, when our enemies are in distress, we must bring about feeling of compassion that we feel when our dear ones are in distress, and transfer the same feeling of compassion towards our enemies. This way, we are doing our own karma in a positive way. Just remember, okay, so whoever in surrounding, good people, bad people, but we should always be positive with them. Just keep in mind. This is so true. When our close friends are happy, we feel happy. And if they are sad, we feel sad. But if our enemy is happy, we feel sad. And if they are unhappy, we feel happy. This is natural human tendency. But we should be neutral at both the situations. We should not create imbalance. We should balance at any situation. Okay, those who are happy, let's happy. Those who are sad, okay, let's share that situation. Okay, now tell me, how many of you get happy with your enemy unhappiness? Just raise your hand. This is just making the session little bit fun. Okay, it's not true. So don't feel shy. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay, so next is mudita and punya, goodwill and virtuous. Appreciate people who are successful. When a person following a different way of life from our own is successful, it is suggested that you generate a feeling of goodwill towards that person. It is our natural tendency that when our friend or any other person becomes successful, somewhere in mind we start feeling of jealous about them. We should create feeling of appreciation towards them instead. That will help to create positivity in us. In our history also, we have seen such example. For example, like Santa Jnaneshwar, who faced many difficulties in his life because Santa Jnaneshwar was so intelligent that other Jnanis were not accepting him as Jnani at such a young age. He was just a teenager and he has written Jnaneshwari, which is like a Bhagavad Gita. He referred with Bhagavad Gita and wrote Jnaneshwari, and he was just teenager. And many people who were not liking him, trying to trouble him. But he was walking on his path. So that way, we should always stay stable. So we should appreciate person when they are successful. Otherwise, after time pass away, we feel that we have done wrong. So better, we should do correct action at correct time. That is important. It is so happen, right? Like for example, when our neighbors take a new car, we immediately start thinking how they took a new car. They don't have that much capacity and all. But instead, we should praise for their new car. That's our attitude should be. In our childhood also, whenever our friend gets good marks, we used to become jealous for his success. But instead, we should appreciate his success and hard work behind that. So this thinking also we should create in our children now. Now we have understood this. So we can create this thinking level in children, right? So because he has become successful because he has done his hard work. So like that, we should create positivity in our children also. They should not feel jealous or somewhere lacking in their self. So we can motivate them. You can also do hard work. You can also become successful. Like that, it's not very easy, but we can just motivate the children in that way. Some people also have tendency to appreciate only their close friend and not for others. But we should be able to appreciate all those who are successful on their path. That need courage, right? This will help to see good things in all surrounding us. When we start appreciating others, we also start appreciating us. They will also start appreciating us, right? So it is always said that what you reap, that will sow. Okay, what you give, that comes back. So always share happiness, happiness will come back. Always share positivity, positivity will come back. It is always said that those who think good for others, for them always good things happen. So always feel good for others. It's not very easy, but we can do with very short, small examples at home also, right? So like if anyone like children or husband or wife, if they went out and they came late, we immediately start becoming impatient and start thinking immediately negativity. Why they are late? Why they are late? But instead, we should start thinking they must have some urgent work, or they must have met someone. Because of that, they must be late. Maybe the trains are late. Maybe the traffic is, a lot of traffic is there. That's why they are late. So like that, we can start thinking so that our mind will also become stable. Okay. And then the next is upekshanam and apunyam, ignorance and non-virtuous. Just be indifferent with non-virtuous people. So till now we saw 3 points, okay? And this is the fourth. If you are not able to create any positivity, if you are not able to think positivity, this positive way, or if you are not able to do anything, then fourth one, Maharshi Patanjali is saying, just ignore. Ignore. Okay, this is the last suggestion Maharshi Patanjali has given us. And it may be possible for us to just ignore or just be indifferent with non-virtuous people, okay, or with any situation. If we are not able to handle in any way, just ignore and just stay stable. Okay, it is true, so true that it is difficult to handle some people, some situation. Then at that time, it is better to just ignore. That is the best solution at that time. Many times we see some people and we get irritated, but we need to try to tell our mind, ignore. Then that will help to create stability in our own mind. Okay, if person harasses you, try to be indifferent to such person rather than hate him. Because if we start hating, then it is hurting to own self. So better just neutral with them. It is said, right, ahimsa. So ahimsa is not with just by hitting others or saying bad words to others. Ahimsa means self also. We should not hurt self. So if we say any bad words, we are hurting self, right? So instead of getting irritated, just ignore that person. That will help to create stability in our mind. These are, as I said, these are special techniques to overcome the negative tendencies of the mind and to inculcate positivity. These are not ordinary techniques, but deep, okay, to create sattvic mind. Upeksha is not a positive thinking. As I said, it is not a positive thinking. It has given step back by Maharshi Patanjali. If you are not able to do all the three, then you try this. It is about holding the mind firm and not letting it think about negativity and weaknesses of others. Instead, just be indifferent. Do not discuss the person. Do not speak about him. Just forget it. That's the real solution in that case. In offices also, sometimes we get irritated or get angry with some people. If they ask us to do some work, why that person gave me this work? I'm not able to do, I will not do. Like that we start thinking. But instead of getting negativity, just ignore that person and focus on the work, what he has given, and complete it, and let that person will not do anything or speak with us anything. That is the solution. Okay. If we start thinking that that person gave, I will avoid that work, I will not do today, then that will give irritation to your own self only. That will create imbalance in your own mind. That person is happy. He is not having anything, right? Whenever the person who say anything to us, and we keep in mind that other person is happy, but we are hurting self. Instead of that, just ignore. Okay, that we can try. It's difficult to come to this stage, but slowly we can try to create opposite feeling of negativity. which will help for us to be stable and create positivity within us. We can start with small things, as I said, at home also. For example, sometimes husband or wife or children, they are very angry and they are talking aloud. At that time, we should be calm. We should stay calm. Let the situation get stable. And then once all person, whoever are angry, get settled, then we can ask, what happened? Can I help you in some way? So in that way, the other person will also understand how he has reacted. Okay, so this way positivity will create within that person also and in us also. Another example, on the news channel, whenever there is a pandemic or any situation which all over the world before also COVID, so lot of news were coming on the channel. That time also, we should ignore those news. That will help to stabilize our mind. If we start just watching those news, our mind get a lot of negativity. Those news which we not interested also, just ignore that. No need to watch such news, because that will create imbalance, and we start like it will create impatience within us, and now that will help to create imbalance in our life only. So just ignore those situations, those news, those thinking level. With children also, we should talk as per their mood, right? Sometimes they ask something to buy and we get irritated. That time we should stay calm and we need to explain them why I can't buy this for you now. Once they understand, they will help, that they will not ask for that again. So if we create that situation, we will not be able to handle with positive way, then that children will also get impatient and they will force to buy. That's why we need to handle children also in their level, at their level. If we explain them in a very nice way, by just saying story or anything, they will also understand. So this is also technique how to handle the children, right? So in our history also, if we can see many examples, who just focused on their work, they became successful. They were not bothered about what others are saying. They just walk on their path, right? So that's why they ignored the person, like Sant Jnaneshwar. He ignored the person who were troubling him. That's why he was able to complete his own target, writing Jnaneshwari, right? Like that target we should keep. Small target. We are not with that level, Sant or Gyani. But in our daily life also, we can just create our small target. Like we will not say any bad thing. Like if anyone says any bad thing, we keep mum, we stay calm. We will not think negativity of that person. So, like these small things we can apply in our daily life. In Bhagavad Gita also, it is mentioned, just do your own action. We did not think about fruit of that action. That is just another way, but just it also apply. Just do our own way. Whatever situation or any person is bothering, just ignore. Do our own task. So finally, what is our target? To be positive always. And we can able to see positivity in any situation. Like a glass with half water and half empty. Right? We should able to see that glass is half filled with water. In that way, we can create positivity, right? So this is our always be positive. This is our final target. Always be positive. Now, I can say, everyone, now you got to know little idea on a positive Kangai Kata. Okay. Itsumo positive Kangai Kata yatta hoga ii. Okay. Mainichi no seikatsu ni mo positive Kangai Kata yatta hoga ii. どんなシチュエーションでも、店に行って何か買い物をするとき、他の方なんとか言いました。また怒りました。だからこれもイグノーやした方がいい。Okay? So, small things we can apply in our daily life. それはチッタプラサーダナム。Okay? So, I will give you now one more thing to do. So, just close your eyes now. Sit with back straight. Sit with back straight. If you are sitting in the chair also, just sit with back straight. Head, neck, spine in one line. Yoku suwatte kudasai. Mune yoku nobashite kudasai. Mei no massugu mite kudasai. Yukkuri me o tojite kudasai. Now imagine any one person in your life who is irritating you, who is troubling you. Any person. 誰でも。毎日の生活とか、家のとか、家族のとか、友達とか、誰も考えてください。覚えてください。この方、なんとかトラブルになりました。どんなトラブルでもなりました。So, この方のポジティブポイント覚えてください。この方のポジティブポイント覚えてください。どんなポイントでもポジティブポイント。一つ、二つ、どんなポジティブポイントでも大丈夫です。でも、ポジティブポイント考えてください。この方のポジティブポイント。Once you finish, raise your hand. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Very good. Yes. Okay. You can remove your hand. Yes. Thank you very much. So this was our topic today. Positive Kangai Kata. Okay. Yoga Sutra. And we have finished here. Hope you liked it. If you have any questions, you can raise your hand. Imuta-san, Rosalind Imuta-san. You have a question? Hope you understand this topic. It was not that much complicated, very simple and easy topic, I can say. Chitta prasadanam. If anyone want to share something, if anyone have not understood, just ask.
皆さんどうでした？ありがとうございます。Varada Sensei, can you share one slide which has all together? It's very good topic actually. I also like it personally very much.
Yes, I will share.
If a person doesn't change, what we will do? Because some people has attitude. So answer is there. Varada Sensei, please, onegaishimasu.
This one?
Which has, I think this. This is also okay. Maitri, Karuna, Mudita, Upekshanam. Yes. Yes. So we got one question also.
Okay. Can I stop? You want to see all the slides? I just kept simple, just 8 points.
Yes. This is okay. Good. Okay.
This is friendly. Cultivate friendliness.
So if the question is, if a person doesn't change, what we will do? Because some people has attitude.
Yes. That time we have to ignore. If other person don't change, then why we should get irritated? Right. So if that person is not changing, we have to change. Just ignore that person. However much we can ignore and stay calm.
Right.
That is the last point Maharshi Patanjali mentioned. If not all things are working, then last thing is just ignore.
Right.
Hope you will apply, Imuta-san.
Yes, Imuta-san, please apply it and share with us your experience also.
Yes, share your experience. That's important.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
他の方何か質問ありますか？
How does teacher handle when it is hard to be positive, even though we know positivity is good, sometimes we can't switch? Correct. Very true. Sometimes as a human being, we also get irritated. We also sometimes get negativity. That is the challenge. That is our main challenge as a human being. Not means yogi also. Yes, they also get sometimes thoughts. And what they do meditation. And that time, all the things, negativity goes. In that meditation, we start thinking the positive way. Yeah, this create harm to our body, our mind. That's why it's better to leave that thing, let go. It is a very important let go. Let go thing is very good thing, is mentioned in any yoga sadhana, right? So yes, we are human being, not God, not a yogi or not Rishi, right? So we also get sometimes negativity. At that time, just stay calm, just sit down, close your eyes. You can listen good music. You can sing with that music. Singing is the very best, we can say. Any good thing, you can read any good book at that time. When our mind get irritated, or when that person is standing in front of us, then just change your line, change your direction, speak with some good people. It will help. And if you are alone at home and you are feeling negativity, just put on music, dance, sing, and sing loudly. That will go, all the things, emotions will go out. It is the best way, is mentioned by our guru, that whenever you are not able to handle any situation, just put on music, sing loudly, and sing that song, whichever your favorite song. Just put on that song and just say loudly. Or just if you are whatever things you like, do that thing. Painting, drawing, walking, go out. That is also best. Just be around the nature. Nature accepts us always. So it creates positivity, right? So you can just walk around. Any best thing which you love to do that thing at that time. All negativities will go. Yes, that's true. First of all, prepare mind and go to positive. Right. We need to handle our own mind. We are not able to handle others' mind. That's the point I said, right? We are the best friend of ourselves. If you are not able to handle, then we are the best enemy of ourselves. So we need to think, I am best friend or I am best enemy. That way. Right. Yes. So always be positive. It is not a simple or easy way, but at least we can try with some situation or with some person. It means for me also, I face situation like in the office also when I was working. So sometimes I was getting irritated with if my boss give me some work. First, I was trying to avoid, but that was creating tension or stress in my mind only. After that, I started, okay, once he give, okay, finish it and give it back fast. So that person is also happy and our mind is also happy, means stable, right? So just apply what is the best thing at that time. And that will reduce your stress or reduce your imbalance. Okay, any other question? Any other point if you have not understood? Karuna is also very important. Okay, so nowadays we are seeing that handicapped person also. See the Paralympic. They are doing such a wonderful, I can say, means compared to normal person, they are doing their best. So we can't ignore them or we can't create sympathy. We should proud of them, right? Any person who are not, we see on the road also, just don't create sympathy. If we can't do anything, just motivate them if we can, what strong points they have. This is also one of the best thing in Maharshi Patanjali has mentioned. Don't create sympathy, create empathy. That is the best thing. Other points, I think it was little yes, and mudita. So appreciation, it is also very important. So we should always appreciate people. That's sometimes we come behind when we don't want any person to win or get success. If that person gets success, we little go back and we don't appreciate those person. We should not do that. Anyone who gets success, just appreciate.
I think this is quite difficult for normal people to do, actually.
Yes.
If somebody's success, I mean, just sharing my experience also, I couldn't appreciate when, not now, but when I was
True.
In school or like college days.
Yes.
Now it is easy.
Easy.
Because we are living this yogic lifestyle.
Yeah.
But normal people, what is your suggestion that?
In that case, we can say we should see that person in that person self. If we are in that person's situation, if other person treat us like that, what we will feel.
Is it possible to do that?
Yeah, it is actually difficult, but now means we can understand after little bit study and little bit folly. We are doing some follow-up or we are doing some regular meditation, and then we are able to do. But as a normal human being, it's difficult actually, but at least we can't create negativity. That we can try. If you are not appreciating, it's okay, but be what again, tatastha. In Marathi we say tatastha. Means no here and no there, just tatastha. At least we should not create negativity. That we should try at least. Because not hating people or anything opposite point we create, then it will harm to us only. That's why we should be stable. If you are not able to appreciate, okay, just be there, just enjoy. Right? Like that we can try. It's difficult, but at least we can try. And I think for children also, we should try to create this thinking. It's very important nowadays because they have a lot of competition, children. So this thinking at children level need to create, because otherwise it immediately means they start thinking, oh, he got good points, he came first. So they start creating negativity. But there we need to appreciate that person, that he has done his hard work. He did a lot of such a hard work, and patiently he was waiting that level. So you should also do your hard work. You can also achieve that level. Right? Like that we can motivate our own children also. Motivation is very important for children because they should not feel negativity in their self.
Right.
Because negativity, we don't know, but inside our body, it is creating hormonal changes. It harm our internal organs, right? So in that case, just be stable. If you are not have any reaction, just don't react, just be stable. Like that we can try.
Right. And I believe this daily yoga practice help.
Yes.
I personally have this experience, so I can say that yes, it helps in having that state of mind. Huh?
Correct. Yes, so nicely said,
state of mind.
Yes, be good, do good, be kind, and be compassionate. Very nice, Swami Sivananda. True. Many good yogis are here, so
yeah, actually, I personally feel so good that we have a good family, right?
Yes.
Yogi family.
Good yogis all.
Yes.
Stable mind.
Yeah. So, Minasa, Hokano, right now we have 2 more minutes. We can take up one more question or any comments. If anyone wants to speak, also okay, or chat, also okay.
Hope all understood.
What about someone who gets irritated by the weather or traffic or so on? Do kapibati.
Someone who gets irritated by the weather or traffic or so on. As I said, which weather is there? Just put on music like that. If it is rainy, put on rainy songs, dance on rainy songs, and traffic. Yes, that also, it's a little bit, we can say, tiring or boring, but then also we can just listen music. If the traffic is not going if we are not able to do anything, what we can do? Rather than getting irritated, just be calm, listen music. I know it's difficult, but we can at least think that this time God has given for us to think at our level. Just if you are able to do meditation, just do meditation and stay calm. If you're driving, then just put music and listen music. Put on movie and watch movie which you like. So like that we can try to enjoy that time. Maybe that time has given by God to enjoy for yourself, not to get irritated by traffic. You can talk with someone if you have time, right? With whom you have not talked for a long time. You can call that person, talk with that person, enjoy that time. Maybe
Right.
that is me time for you.
Talking about my husband. We had yoga for husband. So
Then
I
just-
can personally suggest here, Maya ko Vada Kosan. So request him to practice daily yoga. I'm telling you, this morning, especially this Kapalbhati and Lom Vilom and this thing, and
True.
I call it silver triangle. I just named it silver triangle. And it personally helped me also. Like I was also like that before. It's not like I am born yogi or something like I am also like that, normal people, and more of anger type of person. But yoga really helped me in making my mind so calm. When I have a traffic, I feel okay, I have to go. This is my personal experience. I have to go and I will be late. But what to do? I cannot do anything, right?
Yes.
I will be late. Okay, I cannot do. Just we have this situation. Let's enjoy it.
Yes, enjoy. Just you can do pranayam also just by sitting.
Right,
That
right.
also stabilize your hormones and irritation.
Yes, this is good one. Maya Kosan. Bring your husband to grand finale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Doing yoga.
Yes, yes. So, okay, let's go towards the conclusion. Thank you, Varada Sensei. Hontoni, this topic is really very close to me also.
Yes,
When I saw this topic, kore ii ne. Kore ii. So I thought like that.
Yeah.
Okay then. So, minasan korde ittan korde ijoni narimasu. And let's recap. We have completed 67 days. Rokuju Nana Nichikan daily. Mainichi without any delay and without any miss any day off. And all our teachers, all our volunteers, all team members, everyone is working so hard behind this stage. And Mata Asta, tomorrow we have the topic is tomorrow is Indoshki Yoga and Zazen by Ganesh Sensei. So Ganesh Sensei, we already had one session about what was the topic last time? Pranayam, right? Pranayam topic. And tomorrow he's going to talk about Indoshki Yoga and Zazen. So Zazen came from Dhyan. So maybe he will talk about it. Tanoshimi shitemasu. Shi kara hachi made. So that will be 19th workshop. Then we have from next week, we are going to have a common yoga protocol. So common yoga protocol, Ishukan Yatte and grand finale also, we will do common yoga protocol. That is a main common yoga protocol decided by Ministry of Ayush, Indian government, Indo Sefu Ministry Ayush, especially for Kokusai Yoga no Hi, International Day of Yoga. And yes, 18日やります。9時から12時まで、7時は何もない。And please reach early. 申し込みが本当にカパ超えているので、早めに来たら、早めに来た方がいい。早めに来ないと、コミュニオプロトコル外でやることになる。OK? And まあでも、全部の他のものが中にやることになりますけど、and 21日、21st of June、今シェアしたいです。我々のこの毎日の7時から8時までのイベント、that is going to be in collaboration with Indian Embassy. So, 築地本願寺のお寺で7時から8時まで21日にやります。そこに来てください。皆さん。後でメールでも送りますので、so that will be in collaboration with Indian Embassy. So main organizer, Indian Embassy, and Patanjali Japan Foundation is more of a sporting team or co-organizer, you can say, or promotional partners. So we all will go there. Zehi sokoni kite sankashite kudasai. We have to bring. Yes, please bring yoga mat. Yoga mat motte kite kudasai. 18日は必ず持ってきてください。21日、21st of June は持ってこなくてもいいけど、でも持ってきた方がいいと思いますね。一応念のため。そう、こんな感じですね。そう。はい。以上になります。See you tomorrow. 7時に会いましょう。はい。ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
Thank you.
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。Thank you, 原田先生。本当に。
Thank you.
I think your topic will help me in my conference also. I was thinking to speak something about this.
Okay.
Because topic is about stigma of mental health.
Okay.
Stigma about mental illness.
Okay.
I think these 4 parts is very important.
Yes.
No?
It's very important.
Yes.
Everyone, we should at least try to apply in our daily life. In our daily life, these 4 pillars are very important actually.
Right.
Mhm.
Chitta prasadanam.
Yes, Chitta Prasada. You want any slide? If you want.
Slide. No, that is good.
Okay, if you want, just let me know.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
So, Varada Sensei, for you, let's talk about common yoga protocol later.
Yes.
You have very big responsibility. Okay. よろしくお願いします。
Okay.
はい。じゃあ、一旦切りますね。バイバイ、皆さん。ありがとうござい
Bye.
ます。Thank you.
はい、ありがとうございます。